Hey, it is Sunday night. It is about just shy of 9 a.m., 9 p.m. You can see how tired I am. But we just got done Ecclesicon, and Dave and I are like, hey, let's do a recap. And we could do it tomorrow night. Or if everyone's too tired and going to bed and I can't quite go to sleep just yet, we could do it tonight. So we're doing it tonight. And so I'm here with one Dave Ward of Grimwood Games.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Whoa, you are loud, man.
Am I?
You are
There.
loud.
There. Now it won't be so loud.
No, you're not so loud. That's great. So yes, so we just got done Ecclesicon. You can see I am a little frazzled. It was kind of fun.
I
Church
just
this morning
drove
was a
7.5
blast.
hours.
You're
So,
you're you're tired too.
mm-hmm.
It's fun. It really is. I'm just gonna turn you down just a little bit. Ear trumpet, you always are gifting the memberships, man. I know this is Evans did it. Oh, Evans did. I'm so used to Ear Trumpet doing. Oh, Ear Trumpet did do it for Evans. Thank you, Ear Trumpet. You're so kind. You're a very kind soul from Australia. We're worldwide, Dave. It's fun. So, how was your trip back from Ecclesicon?
Good. I don't know how I did that.
Well, you had people with you this time, so that's nice. Oh, there's Jen. Jen was there. The Blind
Oh,
Bard
the
was at
blind bard.
Ecclesicon.
Hello, Jen.
Hi,
She was a
Jen.
pleasure to meet.
Jen is a wonderful, wonderful
I
human
had a
being.
pleasure with you, Jen. Thank you so much for talking with me.
And Jen donated some stuff for the auction and did a seminar on gaming beyond sight and was showing off a lot of the tools that she uses. So that was really cool. Jen, you did a great job. People who were there were really appreciative of it. I was really happy that you and Jonathan were there. So thank you. That was really nice. And I'm a little distracted because we didn't pre-schedule this. So I'm getting the link to share with people now.
I haven't
So
shared either. I probably should.
yeah. But no, one of us has to be talking. So you talk
Oh, well, I
and I'll
talk.
do it. And I'll,
Um,
this is live streaming production 101. Have no
uh,
idea what you are
what are you
doing.
doing? I
There we
saw it
go.
from Australia.
Yeah, you saw you saw Jen's thing from Australia. That was really cool. Jen, you were a worldwide audience. That was pretty cool.
That
That
is
was
pretty cool.
and trumpet. That was actually my church sanctuary that we were doing it in. So very cool. Oh, Elise bought one of the dragon banners that Chet gifted me
Yeah.
as a surprise on the way out. It's a really cool banner. Uh, I'm just saying, Dave and I are ramble streaming.
Um. Man, I'm tired. I didn't realize how tired I was. Um.
I dozed most of the afternoon. Reset up like my lights and stuff in my room, and then it was just kind of like lying around going hi. Although I have my wires better now somehow. I don't know how I did that. So good
Your
times.
wires are better now,
The
or
wire, like
worse.
all my wiring are better. Like I can walk on my floor in front of my desk. It's a nice feeling. All right, so we got done Ecclesicon. So
How are you
here's
feeling?
I'm
Because
exhausted. This
one, we
morning
didn't really see each other.
we went to the brewery Thursday night, and we were all
That's a,
tired.
and that was about it. That's the
Oh,
last time I really saw you.
I
I
mean, we
mean,
chatted a little bit. I took pictures, but yeah, I'm gonna leave the
so
Ecclesicon logo up in the news clicker for now.
yeah, that's fine.
Um, yeah, so yeah, we didn't talk all that much. Well, I didn't play in one of your games, and
My
I
son
didn't.
played in yours.
Well, and my son played in yours, so we're going to talk about that for a second. But I was Friday. We were the one thing that was bad about this year is that we were way down on volunteers, and it's because the last 2 years we have had high school students from like the Interact Club, which is like the social advocacy club
Hmm.
at the school, come and they filled out a lot of the things. So I didn't have to worry about being upstairs most of the time. And then Friday this year and a little bit on Saturday, although I was running games on Saturday, we just didn't have the volunteers because they were in school on Friday, and then on Saturday, Palmyra had their Palmyra Day celebration, and so most of them had already committed to doing that. So I had very few volunteers from the high school. So I'm like, I can't just hang out. This is making me sad. So I did not play any game at the convention. Like I was in no games. I just ran the two. What I did find though is that running the games made me less tired than actually trying to run around putting out fires.
Yeah, of course it did. Uh,
So that was good.
I'm not sure
Um,
how I. Well, I didn't have to drive. My Melissa drove home. I drove for about 2 hours, and I said, "Melissa, can you drive?" Because my hip was killing me, and she drove home. So I pretty much just kind of. I actually took a small little nap in the car. So
how'd the little do?
um, he on the way he was fine going to the con because he was excited about going to the con, so
Mm-hmm.
it really didn't matter. But on the way back he started going, okay, how many hours do we have, how many hours do we have, how many hours do we have?
Did you got to move over a little bit to one side when you lean back because you're partially out of frame. We're tired. Now you're way out of frame the other way. So
I
okay, so yeah, but he did great. So I had Dave's little, and he was helped by his mom. Was in Sentinel Comics RPG with me, which is the first time I ran that in a year. And the reason why I ran is because one of our GMs got sick and couldn't run the massive Marvel event that I was so excited for. And he's broken up about it too. So it's like, it totally legit. I cannot be there without giving into like anything else that shouldn't be said in public. But so
right.
absolutely. So I actually got to sit down and play Sentinel Comics with some folks. Just had a nice 4-person group, and he did great. The he did really good job at figuring out how to make the powers, which if you know Sentinel Comics doesn't have any kind of description. It's like, this is how your power works. It's like you narrate how your power works. It's totally up to you. He did great at that. The one thing that he and this is as much the rest of the people in the party as his fault. He didn't want to take damage.
Mm,
I don't want to get hurt. Okay, that's fine. So what he would do is he knew that if he let they always let the baddies go last. Like nobody wanted to pick the baddies before going through, so all the heroes would go. And so he knew that if he didn't pick the scene tracker, then the baddies would hit him. So, but if he picked the scene tracker, then the baddies would push off one turn. So like one more
mm.
person could forget. So he would constantly pick the scene tracker, like live in danger. So that was he figured it out by the end because I think Mel finally was just like, they're gonna hit you anyway. You probably want to do it first because like we were, especially in the second scene, we were in an environment where the environment just kept screwing with people's heads, or like just like, you need to, don't hit the tracker, don't hit the tracker. Now I'm taking the tracker, I don't want to get hit. It's like, okay. But he did a great job. It was a lot of fun.
He really liked that one, and he really liked Ron's Clayorama.
Okay, he was in the Clayorama too.
Yeah.
So he played with my little one then.
No, he played in the first one.
Oh, he played on
He played on
Fridays. Okay.
Friday. So
I am like chugging water all day. This is not. This is just a
well, we've
lemon
been
mint.
talking for like days. Oh, it feels like.
So no, like I after the auction, there were 2 games left. So it was your funnel and then one Shadow Dark game downstairs. So I was just using that time to break down all the tables and move things around. And shout out to the guys who were playing Shadow Dark because they took a break and they're like, Wes, do you want us to like move things for you? I'm like, oh man, if you set up the tables and rows and put the chairs out, you will be my hero. So they did that while I'm working on like the trash and taking the recycling out because there's no
And
room in any recycling bin,
uh,
and
uh,
vacuuming. So it was fun.
Carrie, he really enjoyed you showing him how to hold the lightsaber. By the way, so it was mutual. Um,
Carrie's one lightsaber did go in the auction, so that was nice. Um, so yeah, it was. But so I was done. But while I'm doing all that, I'm like, I'm gonna get a bottle of water, even though the snack bar is closed. And here, my wife had cleared everything out. And I went, oh no. So I ran home, which is next door, really quick, and literally got a liter of seltzer water and was just chugging it down. I chugged like a liter of water in like 40 minutes because I was so thirsty. So that was a lot of fun. Um, but I want to know, how did my little do in Masked Paws? Like, how did that work out?
I don't know if he seemed distracted.
Well, yeah,
So I don't know if he was bored with it. Um,
he said he liked it.
okay.
He said he's like, I might have saved some kids. He said, and then I abandoned him. But you know that happens.
Yeah,
Is that an accurate description of what he did?
that's an accurate description of what he did. I mean, he played fine.
Mm-hmm.
He understood the rules and figured it out quickly. So, um, even though I really didn't get a chance to explain the rules to him, he quickly figured it out.
Oh, awesome.
So, because he came in a little bit later,
Yeah.
late, and so I had already explained the rules, so I didn't explain them again to him. I just kind of threw him a paper and said, "This is who you are."
Okay.
Because I figured whatever he said, I'll just make it happen.
Absolutely. That's the nice thing about the system.
Yeah.
So who did he play?
He played Iron Whiskers because that was the only one left. By the time.
Okay. He's like, I said, what were your powers? He said, I was really strong.
He was super strong.
I said, did you just punch things then? He's like, pretty much.
He didn't though. He didn't punch a single thing.
What did he do then?
Well, no, he did punch two things. When the bad guy showed up, he started punching.
Okay.
But you know how in that scenario I have the three scenarios happening all at once?
Okay.
He's like, I just lift up the ground that the kids are playing the playground. I just want to lift it all up.
Okay.
Like, carry it over my head. I'm like, okay.
He's getting the kids to safety. Is that what he was doing?
That's what he was doing. Yeah.
I like that. I like your trumpet. You went to the brewery and was tired indeed. Well, we were tired before we got there. We were really tired after we left. So, and it was a really fun time. So, what else did you run? You ran your Plaguebound
almost
Funnel.
all my games.
Plaguebound Funnel.
Plaguebound Funnel, which was 23 people.
Wait, you had extras? Because Larry didn't come.
I had extras.
Oh wow, okay.
And Scrat and Mustache didn't come either. So, but I still had extras.
Okay.
And then I ran that. Oh my god, I am so happy that I made the tokens with the numbers on it. It made initiative super easy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I could just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, your turn.
I heard you doing it a couple times as always, wandering through like lugging things.
So I made it super easy.
How did your kind of prototype funnel rules work?
Oh, they're not really prototype. I ran it before.
I thought you were just designing it. It was great. Okay,
no,
that's cool.
I ran it before.
So how did it work out?
It worked out great. I killed 23 people.
Yeah, my daughter came up with the idea. Is like Becca came up with the thing is that we just needed to do, a line of quotes with like all things that would get you arrested if there was not actual context with this. Like I killed 23 people.
So your daughter she saw the bridge and she's like, oh, there's a bridge. I'm going for the bridge, like she does every time.
Right. She always goes for the bridge.
She went. Whoever was in front of everyone, I had roll a perception check, and if they failed their perception check, a monster would show up.
Okay.
And
hey, Skillam's here.
Hey, Skillam. And if the monster showed up and they failed by like 4, the monster got to attack.
Okay.
Well, your daughter got a 1 on that.
She rolled like me.
So she ended up with 2 monsters right next to her. She's like, you're targeting me. I'm like, I'm not targeting you. I've been doing this for everyone.
So E. Skillam came from Indiana with his wife.
It was wonderful to meet him.
It was really wonderful to meet him in person. I wish I would have been able to hang out more. But they did some cool stuff, and that was awesome. So thanks for coming out, Skillum.
I sold 5 books. I wasn't
That's
expecting
nice.
to sell any. So
Awesome. I'm glad you did. So did you pick up anything? Did you get the little a plushie even though he was there?
what blushing? No.
You didn't get a plushie?
Mm-mm. He
That's a
bought
tr-
dice. He got dice.
Oh, he got dice. What did he get?
Mhm.
Did
He
he get
got
some of those
those.
mega cheap joke war dice?
No,
Or
they were the heavy metal ones that looked like bombs.
he used those in
That's
the
what he got.
those were wild looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm setting off bombs.
I
So the
love it,
dice people that we had were these folks.
and they're awesome.
We're shouting out to them right now. Emails on there. If you need someone to come to a convention, or just looking
Or
to
if
have
you
a
need
vendor at a
dice, you can
fair or something,
order.
or you need dice, just order from them. And when we tell you that these guys are dirt cheap, like
They're
we
dirt cheap.
didn't know how they were doing it. And Melissa was really funny. She's like, "Oh, I buy in bulk, and also we're trying to get our, our reputation out, so we're not doing
Profits, yeah.
like huge profits on everything." So they had liquid core dice, like the same ones that you'll see for like $70 at like a
Or
Ren
25
fair for
bucks.
$25, like $25, and they were really good. So I got a set of metal dice that I could read, which
So
is always
they
a
had a
plus.
deal. They had a deal on, and they don't have the deal on the website. So if you're gonna go buy on their website, you should find them at a con because they do this at every con. They said, um, it's 5 dice for $100. Normally, those dice would be 25 apiece.
Yeah, it was
So
it was crazy.
so it was super
Dice.
amazing deal. So
So yeah,
my wife
put them
got
up there
two.
again.
My wife got two. I got
Then
two,
go.
and then my son got one. So that was the 5.
Yeah,
Um,
there's Jason.
Ironically, my wife and son's roll fine. Mine do not.
Yours do not.
No, they roll really badly.
No, no. I haven't
I don't
rolled
believe
mine
in
yet.
dice juju, but they don't roll. They did not roll well.
Yes, and Carrie is correct. They said they would be a concoction in Vineland at the end of the month. They will indeed, and the link to concoction is scrolling down the bottom of
They
the
had some
ticker
really
down there.
cool dice sets. I almost bought some more. If I
They
had a job, I would have.
they um they really did a good job curating what they had. So what they had was really really cool. I am and I was talking with Jim. We were talking with her, and like I need ones I can read, and they had ones I could read, and that made me happy.
That was the major thing for me. I was like, I need ones that are readable. So I literally found ones that I liked reading, but I wanted a metal set, and I wanted, because I don't have a liquid core. I wanted a liquid core set.
Becca
So
got me a liquid core for Christmas. So, and then I went to Chet's thing, and I got this. So
that's nice.
that's going to go on my wall. Which tell me this does not capture my channel motto perfectly.
It does.
Roll some dice, worlds are waiting. There you go. Very, very good. You get the people playing on the bottom, you get the bridge going over top, you got the dragon getting attacked by the knight with the lance. There's fire everywhere. I mean, come on. That's perfect. Really,
Chet's
really
such a
cool.
nice person.
Chet is amazing. So Chet and I born same day, same month, same year.
Yeah, you told me
We are
that.
legally, so he calls us the 212 crew, which is how I put him on the sheet to identify which table he's at. Chet, just go find your table. You'll figure out which one's yours. But when we were at the staff meeting for Page and Concoction, I looked down, and Chet and I are wearing the exact same shoes. We're just like, all right. It's genetic, I guess. I don't know. So, or quantum, I guess that's probably more accurate. So that was a fun time. And then I got. Did you get over to Pine Box Entertainment much?
Oh yeah, I hung out with those guys
So Dave is
quite a
awesome,
bit.
and seeing Captain Chris. I saw you talking to Captain Chris. So who was in costume. So they have I I wanted to get their new bestiary. I don't have the money for it right now, and I wanted to get a card game, but Pendragon's not out, so I picked up this from them
Hmm.
just as a nice little token. And also, they would say you could use this as inspiration, which is what it says right there. But also, if somebody really annoys you, you can throw it at them and it would hurt. And this sucker's like, this is heavy. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I honestly, again, I don't have a job, so I was very cautious with what I was buying.
I know. I tried to buy something, a little something from everybody. So, but here's the cool thing. So, if you want to go to Pine Box Entertainment, who are these punks? Jonathan Potter. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, how you guys doing? I hope
How
you
are
guys are
you?
traveling well.
Traveling is very hard. Yeah, skill. I'm saying with the bestiary wanted. So let me describe this bestiary for you.
It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful, and it's I think their first 5e. And I'm having Dave on. I told him when I get things clear from everything, and I have some interviews that I have scheduled already that I got to get through. But then I'm going to get them in schedule to talk about it because people need to see this. It is a book of I can't even think of what I'm saying. What I'm saying. It's a book of Filipino inspired creatures, which nowadays will send a lot of red flags for like, oh crud, great, another white guy writing about the poor brown people's legends, and that's not what's going on here. The person, I forget what the person's actual degree is in, but he's a Filipino like he's part of the branch of anthropology that studies like their myths and their legends. So
Right.
he did it. So with the one guy wrote the stat blocks, the other guy wrote the lore that's based on the actual stories from his own culture, and then every one of the artists who drew the artwork is also native to the area, from all these different linguistic groups, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's gorgeous,
And
the
so they,
art
they
was amazing, and
and they're trying to deal with the the culturally really well. David said that they had people that were like, I'm cutting my rates just so I can be involved in this because these are my creatures. I want people to see them. So I thought it was really cool, and I think he said they were doing the Caribbean pretty soon too. So yeah, and Skillen says I was in all of their ties to Chaosium and Pinnacle. I think Dave's wife was worked with Chaosium for a while, and they do have a lot of ties to them, which is how they're doing the Pendragon card game coming out pretty soon. Dave Lapp is a really nice guy. Like he had when I went to Gamehole Con, I went to the pizza party on Friday night, which is like the pizza social everybody goes to,
mhm.
and it is completely filled up, and I have no idea what I'm doing. And Dave, who recognizes me from Post-Ecclesicon, was like, "Wes, get over here." So I just sat down and talked with him for an hour, and it was a blast. Really nice guy. I know
Yeah,
he's planning on bringing some
we
more
talked.
games
I
next year.
I asked him because he had like little cardboard stuff. I'm like, who manufactured those, and like, um, where'd you go? And he's like, don't use them. I said, okay, I won't. I don't know how much of that story he wants public, so I'm not going to talk
No, we're
about
not
it.
going to tell any more of that. So,
But um, but yeah, so
really good guy, very helpful. Um, Jumped at the opportunity to come to just a teeny little con like ours, even as like I sell basically nothing, but I
yeah,
just
he
want to
didn't
come in.
sell anything. He was he definitely had fun though.
He sold a book.
Did he
He
sell a book?
just Yeah, Tim bought a book because Tim saw it and he's like, I'm all about for the 5e. Let's go. And Carrie took his business card to save up for the bestiary. But the wild thing is the first print and this is literally true. Excuse me. They accidentally I don't know what the heck's going on, but they accidentally put a slipcase on all the books. So this
Right.
first print run has a like every book has a slipcase, and the slipcase looks really cool too.
The slipcase looks cool too. Yeah,
It looks really really
I
cool.
really wanted it, even though I don't run 5e, just because it's so gorgeous.
And that's the thing is like it made me want to get it, even though I do not run 5e. But the lore itself, I could hack that for something else. for another system because it was really kind of cool. Skill 'em. I'm kind of sad that my wife caught both panels and I missed them. I'll be catching up this week too. Well, one of them's got me in it, so it's really not worth watching. Jen's pretty good though. And using the OBS virtual cam and EV
So
Mux is doable, except I couldn't get the audio to patch through.
so I thought it was funny. So Ron bought my book,
Right.
and then like the day after, Elise bought my book,
Uh huh.
and then Elise is like, "Can you sign it?" I said, "Sure, I can sign it." So I signed it. Ron saw it. He's like, "I didn't get a signature. Can you make it out to me?"
That sounds like Ron. Actually, I didn't even have. I had to go down and get you to sign the ones that we had up for auction.
Yeah, and then Ron came a few minutes later and says, "Hey, you didn't sign those books."
No, you did. I had him do it. He didn't see me have you do it. That
I,
might have been while he was taking his nap under his table.
I know. I can't believe he did that.
So, no,
Uh,
we've talked about it. He talks about it all the time on Friday Night Live. He's like, yeah, I'm sleeping under my table.
yeah, I just it
What a line.
doesn't mean I can't be surprised by it. I couldn't
It's a good
sleep
time.
because of the noise.
He just
Um,
zonks out. So, Skillum, thank you for my wife making me feel comfortable at the con.
I'm
She's
sure
kind of
we'll
tag
see
along.
again. We'll see each other again, Carrie. Don't worry.
Yeah. Skillum, my pleasure. I mean, I could tell she was just kind of sitting there feeling third wheel ish, and she was reading. I'm like, "What do you want? Someplace that's a little quieter? Let's go to the sanctuary. You can chill out there." Um, she wants to maybe play next year. Well, I'll tell you what, Skillum. So we talked about Ron. He, I had mentioned the Page and Concoction staff meeting, and what they did is they snuck down the hallway by the bathrooms downstairs, and they went back to the old preschool room, and that room is quiet. And I mean, it's like it's got paneling on the ceiling that absorbs sound, and it's got carpet on the floor. So it's a very dead sounding room. There's no echo. And Ron's like, next year you have to put tables in here, and then maybe you can fit more vendors back there, but you can have more tables here. And then you could put, and then my friend Jim is like, and we're gonna put. There's another built room down that hallway that doesn't have carpet. He's like, we're gonna put the paint and take there. My thing is I'm trying to get people not to have to do that many stairs because there's stairs all through the basement floor. But yeah, we'll have that a little bit. So I know your wife is like the noise is sometimes harder to concentrate on what I'm supposed to be concentrating on, which is something I feel very deeply. So maybe she can find the tables in the room back there next year if we actually do that. And that would be really, really cool. So vendors need to be in the main traffic area.
Which they are.
They're in the main traffic area. We're going to still have
I
a couple tables in there. That's where the snack bar and that's where the free play. If we do this, the free play tables will be in there, and we'll see. What I need is I need more tables. So I need to get some more round tables for next year. I like
because
and Barnbard.
you could have put at least one more table in there easily.
Well, I only have
If
the six
I
round
know if
tables.
you had another table, you could have
It would
easily.
have got, but I'm trying to cut down the noise. It's nice to have the four tables go up top because then it cuts down the people that are there. That's fun. It's Carrie wants a nap room. Carrie, we have the sanctuary. People sleep there all the time while I'm preaching. It's fine. So that's great. Yeah, I have debated with where I want to put the vendors a lot because one of the things I could do is I could put the vendors upstairs, but then they're away from the games. And
So
Justin, you were here. You can get on this chat. You want to get on the chat? Put on your as seen on DM Tales, and you got the link. Get on. Um, the
uh,
but I don't want to put them upstairs because then they are away from the traffic on literally
right.
on a different level, and that just doesn't seem fair. So I want them in the midst of things.
Um,
Oh,
I got a. I so you asked me what games I play. I ran. So I ran Mass Pause. I
Right.
ran Ironbound.
Right.
I ran Plaguebound.
Uh-huh.
I ran. What else did I run?
Was K-pop Demon
K-pop Demon
Hunters,
Hunters,
was
which
that
was nuts.
Ironbound?
That was
Oh, it
nuts.
was nuts. Okay.
And then still I'm missing one. Ironbound, Plaguebound, Mass Pause, K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, and then I grabbed Jim and I grabbed Mel and then
Mm-hmm.
and Tim because Tim
Oh,
was there. I
Gleason.
said, what are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Nothing right now." Good, you're gonna play in something. And then I needed one more player, and I walked by the Pine Box guys and said, "Hey, one of you guys want to play a beta test?" And they said, "Sure." Who wants to play? I don't care which one. I need one more player. And then we played They Come From Above, my new updated version. That's a D20 system.
Okay. Carrie said her glittery microphone turned into a sword. Carrie, you're allowed to get on it too, but you said you were in bed already, so you don't have to. Did her glittery microphone turn into a sword?
It did.
Awesome. That's nut. That's nuts. Literally in so many ways. Very, very good.
I
Yeah.
did
How?
not
So
do a
how
good
did?
job DMing nuts.
It takes a little skill to do nuts, but
I
they
just
had fun.
I didn't remember. Like I was like, "What are
Wasn't
the rules?"
wasn't Scrat in the game?
Scrat was there, yeah, and he corrected me several times, but I'm like, "What was the rules again?" Um,
So we did have Scrat there. What is it? I
yeah,
texted Scrat, y'all are live, but he might be asleep already. Scrat looked like he was half asleep most of the convention. I think the
not
second day
nearly
of
as bad as uh, Mustache. Mustache was exhausted.
Mustache was wrecked. I mean, he was in the car for 24 hours, but I think the second day of driving, like, just doomed Scrat. Like, I'm going to sleep. I will say, Glee, he was a lot of fun to have. And if you interact with Scrat online, you his personality is what you get in person, and it's quite nice. So he is a trip. He was making snarky comments about Dungeons and Dragons when we were filling out the the auction slips. So it was I think it was he didn't even care that it was fourth edition. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, like boo kiss in parentheses. So Ron's reading. It's like, who wrote that? It was fun. But it was really fun to have him there. I don't think I conveyed enough of how much I appreciated the fact that he had come out for
He
that.
told me to stop. He told me to shut up about it
No,
because I kept telling him.
I am so glad
He
that he
might
was
be.
there.
I'm close to being the same to sleep.
Hey Stash, go sleep. You're allowed to.
You
You
should be
slept.
asleep.
Go to sleep. Can't wait to see the turtle tomorrow. The turtle came back. But yeah, it was fun. So Glee, thank you for coming. And also, we did not stop saying that he should have just marched into the convention without letting me know he was coming.
I was kind of disappointed, Glee, you didn't come. I'll be honest.
She has work.
I know,
She has a life. She's not like the rest of us losers. I have
but
to
it would
drive
have been fun.
13 hours to drive tomorrow. No biggie. Go to sleep, Stash. And listen, buddy, thank you so much for coming. You are awesome. What do we got? My was like, I didn't think he would be so tall. This is
So what was
literally everybody's first reaction to meeting Scrat in person.
your? It was mine because I knew he was tall, so that didn't bother me. Um,
Well, his
what
icon's a
was
squirrel. I mean, his
yeah?
avatar is a squirrel, so you don't expect so tall.
So
Go
what
ahead.
was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment, yeah, Stash is saying, sees it. Stash 3D printed this Enterprise, and I do have the
Yeah,
LED light on
that's
it.
awesome.
I moved Household off my set just so I could get that up there. The Defiant, unfortunately, I can't fit that too, so that's sitting off camera over there, so where I can look at it, which makes me happy. My favorite moment is very, very interesting question.
Oh, I know why you didn't come, Glebe, but I still missed you.
Yeah, Clay, it would have been nice to have you. Um, Gosh, what was my favorite moment? Well, kind of going into our, so you want to run a gaming convention seminar that Ron and I did, which is the stream is on my channel. Go ahead and watch it now.
I'm gonna catch up and watch it because I wasn't able to go.
The question that when you're running an event, and this is true for any event, and that's one of the things I pointed out to church this morning. It's not just a game convention, but it's when you're running any sort of event that people are coming to that's going to be high stress with lots of bits and bobs to organize to make sure things are going so people have a good time. It's a lot of stress. It's good stress, but it doesn't mean that it's not stressful. And so that last week before the event, the one question you're asking yourself constantly is, why am I doing this to myself? Like, why? And that's the question I'm asking myself the entire time, because I'm freaking out about people registering or not registering. I'm freaking out about the fact that I don't have quite as many games as the year before. People aren't signing up for some stuff. And the morning, Thursday morning, I got birds flying around the convention room. No joke. No joke. Friday, the morning of the event, a mouse decided it wanted to appear in the event space, which is also really good. The mouse also became the first thing to hit the wall of fallen.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Ron took care of that one. But while I am stressing out about all of this, and are the volunteers coming, and are people going to sign up, and I hope people have a good time, the first time you hear someone at the table laugh, or the first time you hear a table kind of burst out in like some kind of shock or surprise or some type of emotive response to what's going on in the game, it's like all that stress for that one brief moment just kind of goes plunk, and you go, that's why I do this. I can do this again. And so that was literally, that was kind of the moment where even though Friday I was buzzing around and I was really, really tired, that was the moment where some of that stress just kind of bled off. And I was just like, okay, this is going to work. Like people are having fun. And that made me really glad. So that literally, that first emotion, and I think it was probably a harefoot jousting where,
My son, the one that my son played in, yeah, they were
yeah,
laughing
they
a
were
lot.
going nuts, which was fun. That was really, really cool. And then bump into like Skillum, be like, hey, I'm like, it's Skillum, Skillum's here. Scrat and John being there, the stash, it was awesome. So those are some of my favorite times. And yeah, Carrie, you did need it, so I'm glad you stuck around. What was your favorite time?
Oh God. Oh, there was a lot of good moments. Um, I'd have to say probably that's a good question. I'm not There's a lot of good moments. Uh, I'm gonna have to say that when I got to a point where in the plague bound, um, because like I told you, I was every time somebody moved to the head, they had to make a
Right,
physical check.
right.
They got to a point where that somebody would move ahead, and I wouldn't even have to say make a physical check. Everybody in the room would say make a physical check.
Okay, good. So everybody's bought in. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Y'all
we're all
streaming without me?
streaming without you. We are Scrat.
Well, Scrat, you're in the green room for tonight. That's okay. Aren't you supposed to be in bed? You want to come on? You can come on. Nothing's stopping you. You were here. You're allowed to talk.
You're
You're
still
still
awake.
awake.
Honestly,
I don't know how I'm
I'm
still
surprised
awake.
they're both still awake.
I'm gonna be crashing as soon as I get done with here. It'll be fun.
Hit you with the link.
Hit me with the link just to the hotel. I'll get you the link in a second here. Don't make me bang on your door, Scrat. Get to sleep. The person who's your ride is telling you to go to sleep. Maybe you can do a cameo. I'll put it in our Discord. Let's see what these guys look like after 14 hours on the road or whatever they drove today. Wife thought you were taller than she expected, even though she first met you. I napped for like 4 hours this afternoon.
I
Yeah,
took a 30-minute nap on the ride. I woke up and my wife was like, "You're snoring." I said, "Yeah, no junk. I have sleep apnea." Of course, I was snoring.
I got home from worship, so I said, did my rounds as the congregation's kind of shifted over and said hello to everybody. And I came back and I got changed and I sat down on the sofa and I was out. And then I woke up when my wife was like, "Okay, say goodbye to Grandma and Grandpa." I was like, "What time is it?" And it was like 12:40. I was like, "Okay." I've been asleep for 2 hours. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I was zonked. It was a long. It was 16-hour days.
So I also thought it was cool because one of the guys who bought Ironbound in the auction got to play in Plaguebound, and that's the first time he played Ironbound.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Got to play in Plaguebound. At the end, I was like, "Do you regret your purchase?" Because I was curious. Because if he did, I was gonna compensate him.
Yeah, sure.
But no, he said not at all. I can't wait to play it.
That's awesome. It's a good system, Dave. You should be proud of it. No.
All I see is the problems.
I understand.
All I see is the problems.
I understand. Skillen left at 1 p.m. and got home at midnight. I mean, it is one way to save money. I would have fallen asleep at about 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. So, no, you could not stay that late, especially if you're trying on driving straight through. So, we'll try it again sometime.
Looky, we have a squirrel.
Is a squirrel here? Oh, look, there's a squirrel. Hold on. I don't hear his voice, though. Does he have audio? He's also got to angle his camera down because he looks like he's trying to escape. And he still doesn't have audio.
No audio.
Turn on your audio, Scrat. Dude, I got Prince 2 weeks ago and I'm still seeing problems.
Dude. Jason, how'd everything go this weekend?
You are working. Oh, it sounds terrible. It sounds terrible.
For a hotel, it's not bad, though. Let's be honest. It's just a hotel.
Well, it's just the laptop mic, so.
Look at now Stash is here. Stash, angle your camera down before you throw it, and you're looking like you're trying to escape. There you go. Oh, look at these dingbats who are on the road together. You are in a...
Who should definitely be asleep at this point.
So Scrat, man. I did interview Scrat in front of the Ecclesicon banner. I have not yet taken that off my camera because I just literally plugged my camera in. Oh, look at Glee.
Does this sound better?
That's a little bit better. You sound like you're in an airport. It's fine. Look at Glee saying, "The dearest love of my life." And mustache. All right, so how are you guys doing?
You guys surviving?
I'm about 3 mojitos deep, I think.
Did you have 3 of them? I thought you only had 2.
2 or 3, I don't remember. And fried chicken, it was a great combo.
I had a very, very scary nap where I let Scrat drive for about an hour while I slept.
You did that on the way out too, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why is it a scary nap? How's Scrat drive? You can tell the truth.
It must
it's
be
a squirrel driving, so
he passed out immediately. So
that just means he's tired.
To be honest, I'm surprised he even walked. So you were exhausted.
So Scrat and Stash came and helped me get the pizzas yesterday. And I did not know this because I've never lived anywhere near the Bible Belt ever, where Baptists are like a known quantity. Like up here, we're kind of an anomaly. But apparently, there's such a thing as drives like a Baptist, which means what, Scrat?
So Baptists are just kind of bad at everything. Um, the laws do not apply to them. Did I told you my favorite Baptist joke, right?
Mm-mm.
Um, so if you take a Baptist fishing with you, how do you keep him from drinking all your beer?
I don't know, Scrat.
You bring another Baptist. Let it process.
Now, there's the old joke of how the Orthodox Communion doesn't recognize the Pope. The Pope doesn't recognize the bishops in the Lutheran Church. Baptists don't recognize each other at the liquor store.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Same concept.
yeah, basically.
All right, so we said our favorite moments. What was you guys' favorite moments at the time?
uh, Mustache was asking me what the highlight was for me, and was like, I
Of
think.
course, it was meeting
Uh,
me. I understand. You don't have to say it.
no, I was gonna say nuts was probably the low point, but I mean, you brought it up, not me. So, um, not streamlined superheroes. I thought was such a fun little cool. It's
Such a
so
cool
simple. You can
system.
just jump in, but it was also cool to meet him.
John is a
The
great
guy's
guy.
name I totally remember and always knew.
Yep.
Um, but I also, one of you I was telling is like, he approached me after the Nuts game and was asking me about it. He's like, "Oh, how's this work? Tell me about it." And I was like, sat down, talked. Had no idea who he was.
Uh huh.
And then we went to go play Streamline Superheroes, and I saw him getting ready. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Wait." I started connecting some dots. I was like, "Wes has talked about this guy," and then he brought out his little dice tray, and it said Sharp Mountain Games on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's that guy." I was like, "I've seen him in the comments and everything, and I've
Mm-hmm.
watched some of his stuff." I'm like, "Oh shoot!" So yeah, I'm gonna try and bring him on the channel. He said he was willing to run us some games, so
He's really a lot of fun. I appreciate him very much.
I really
Me
liked
too.
what he did with his dominoes. Like he just painted them solid gray and was just makeshift walls whenever he needed them.
Yep.
Yep.
He's like, I don't need terrain. I just
Yeah.
do silver dominoes for my sci-fi terrain. It was really
It
cool.
works
Yeah.
great.
Well, it
It
was
worked
like
really good.
stone arches for us and everything, and it gave us. It's just enough to like, oh, there's walls here. Like there's a little tight spot for us, and of course his little
Mm-hmm.
wooden figures. I recognize those from some of his videos too. So okay.
Yeah, he does like to use the meeples for his solo play, which is
So,
really
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Now, John is a really good guy. He makes some really neat games, and it just does not. He doesn't get a lot of press, but man, Streamline Superheroes, it's just so
So
fast.
so fast, so easy.
Well, and I was telling Mustache like I'm not a big superhero guy. Like I don't know if it's because of Marvel burnout. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
And, even if you don't watch the movies, that's still everywhere, and everybody's always
Mm-hmm.
ranting and raving or hating on it. But the game itself, that's what I thought was super interesting. It's like
Yeah.
it's just got that 10, 9, 8, 7, right? That's
Yeah,
all you had in
basically.
your four abilities. Yeah, it was cool. And me and Mustache were talking. It's like you could technically. It doesn't have to be
No,
superheroes.
you can do
You
Oh,
anything
drop
with
that
it.
on
he
anything.
actually has the same, very similar system called Many Worlds, which
Okay.
does all kinds
Yeah.
of genres.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a
Mm-hmm.
very similar system.
Very very fun. So my highlight of Scrat was Scrat, as I mentioned, was Scrat making the snarky comments on the auction sheets.
Oh yeah. I was wondering if he's ever going to see them. He did two or three of them before he found one. So
He finally just like, I gotta mention this. What is this jerk doing? So Skillum points out what else was really fast, even if it's not fully polished yet. Masked Paws. Masked Paws is really fast.
Yeah, it
It's a
needs
very
work
fast
though.
game. It does, but you're fine. You'll get there. It's okay. So
Bit by
Milo
bit.
liked playing it. We will get there. Stash, how was the best time for you?
I mean, not the best, but honorable mention was meeting that robot that's a bot right now in the Discord channels, that carry bot. inhabiting that robot body.
She looked fun.
I am. Carrie is not a robot. Although we have established that if Carrie is a robot and I have been fooled for almost 30 years, then I'm just
I mean,
really
you are a
gullible.
Baptist, so it's not that hard to fool you.
I, I will accept that. So she could be a bot the entire time, and I have no idea. But I do. I've known her a very long time. So
You
I
know
think
what?
one of the cool things was right before. I mean, besides getting to see Scrat play as a doped out old
That was great.
tactician, um, was before the Open Legend D6 game. We had one of the kids that was at the Mask Pause game. He was telling his mom at your table, Wes, actually, about the cool move that he got to do with Scrat's character at the very end, where they combined the coins together to do the the final attack or whatever.
okay,
So it was cool. It was cool getting to hear, the kid getting to be excited and tell that story.
that's what you because he won't tell me this. So what did he do? Like what?
But
Like what did? How did he get involved in it?
it wasn't your son. It was
Oh, it was out. It was out. Okay.
yeah, yeah. He had some fun too, doing some moves, for sure. But
Awesome.
yeah, it was I don't know the kid or his father's name that was in it, but
Okay.
It was the he kind of had
Oh,
some blonde hair that went
oh,
over one eye.
Calvin. Calvin.
Oh, Calvin's son. I call him the young murder hobo. That's his online moniker is the young murder hobo.
Not
yeah, he
the
was talking about
youngest
how
son.
The
The
youngest one is
Thunder
just
Hawk
a
powered him up.
yeah.
Well, what I
That's
was
awesome.
gonna say, I realized the actual highlight was finding out my signature was getting auctioned off. That was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't know I was for sale. Yes.
I forgot
that's
to
why
have you sign it.
At least you got a special guest badge. I didn't even get my special guest badge.
Well, it's because you're not a special guest.
He was a special guest. I didn't
He's a vendor.
put on two things. He's a vendor and a sponsor and a special guest. He was the
And a
trifecta.
GM.
We all know that
I
Dave
could have
is
needed four things.
special.
Oh yeah, I'm very special.
Oh yeah. We're all
Special
for sale,
needs.
Scrat.
Yeah.
We're
If you got
we're all
enough
for
money.
sale, man. So we had pizza. Scrat, you did not like the food in the area? You're
Well-
insulting on my food?
Your hipster
Uh,
picks.
The
My hipster
Mexican
picks
was
did not
just
go over for this
downright
event.
sad. The pizza was about what I expected, just greasy and average. And what else did we have?
What was the Mexican place that you were like, this is a hipster Mexican place?
Yeah, that was awful. That was terrible.
Man, dishing. You're not gonna be able to get into Riverton next year. People are gonna be like, "There's that dude! Kill the squirrel! Kill the squirrel!"
What else did we eat
So-
other than pizza and Mexican?
Did you get a? You didn't get a cheesesteak, did you?
I got one somewhere. Where was that? That was here in Knoxville on our way up. And yeah, that
That's
was
not a
bad, too.
cheesesteak.
No, that was.
It's not a cheesesteak.
What did we have for lunch on that first day? Oh, we had
Did you just
pizza.
have hot dogs?
Pizza.
Did
Yeah.
we?
We had pizza twice. Yeah,
You had a lot of pizza.
from the same place.
No, we had pizza on the first day, but the first day of the convention, where did we go to get lunch?
Well, that was lunch pizza.
We
That was-
didn't. We did. We did order pizza
Yeah.
then too.
Yeah.
You did
We had
order
too much-
pizza.
We had pizza every single day. Oh, my
That's the
word.
problem. You had too much pizza. Your system could not react, Scrat. That's the problem. You should have got a cheesesteak.
But we did find some custard.
Oh, where'd you get the custard? Where'd you get the
At
custard?
Rita's?
At Rita's? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mediocre custard, but it's okay.
Hey, look, any custard I can get my hands on. It's 'cause
But did
we
you
had
get?
I just had Reese's in it because I thought it was going to be Reese's Pieces, those little M&M looking candies.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't. It was just straight up Reese's, but it was. Still,
Oh yeah.
But there used to be a custard place out in Memphis. There was a small little chain called Sheridan's, but they all shut down. So I
Oh,
have
okay.
been distraught ever since.
Look at Carrie. Rita's is not real custard.
I agree, but for somebody with no custard, it was pretty good.
So here's the thing. Now, like in the Philly area, generally, you just get soft serve ice cream. Like that's what you'll find around here. For some reason, South Jersey, all custard. So, and if you come next time, we will find extra time. I'll take you over to Maple Shade. We will go to the custard stand, which literally looks like it just dropped in the 1950s and has never changed.
So me and Mustache were talking about next time about just an extra day to
To chill.
recover before the con starts. So
He's like, Breeze Clee's already starting with the brand refresh.
I told you.
Connect about event design for next.
But see,
For next
next
year.
year's the 4th year, right? Not 5th.
Yep.
Next year is the fourth
Fourth.
year.
Yeah, she's trying to do something for the 5th.
Oh, we got to plan ahead
Okay.
because my branding is not good. We're not good. We're terrible.
Yeah,
Go
have
ahead,
you already
Clay. Put it in the
have you
comments.
scheduled next year yet?
No, I mean, ideally, I would do it the same weekend, but I have to see what like what other things we have going on, and I gotta try to dodge a couple of events. So
Well, I just noticed that the banner says upcoming conventions, and there's a picture of Ecclesicon there.
yeah, that I just didn't take that logo down. There's the squirrels howling at the moon.
I love that shit.
Very good.
I was sad I had to wear a hoodie the whole time. It was so cold.
Look, Skillam, I might have
It
to
wasn't
bid.
cold. I was wearing shorts.
It was not cold. I was wearing flip flops. I was too hot in socks and shoes. So that was a good shirt. It was a very good shirt. So, but thank you so much for coming, guys. So
Yeah.
it was very nice.
It
We
was
won't
fun.
even be upset that Glee tried or made you tell the truth. That's all I gotta say.
Glee
Glee
made me
me-
tell the truth? What?
Yeah, Scrat,
Glee made
Scrat and I
it too.
were all conspiring to make it a complete surprise. I wasn't mentioning anything, and then all of a sudden I hear from you guys that Scrat's coming. I was like, Scrat, what the heck?
Oh,
How did
yeah.
they know that you're coming?
That was the goal. I would have collapsed in hysterics and might have gone to the hospital because I would have lost oxygen to my brain because I was laughing so hard. But dang it, if that would not have been worth it. That would have been really fun. So, as Jason points out, I think you're the #1 church-based RPG con in the southern New Jersey area in the spring anyway. You can't even give me the whole year, dude. I just get the spring.
Stiff competition.
It's a very good time. So, but I am utterly and completely exhausted. So
Yeah,
scrap.
what was the total number of attendees and stuff?
So there were badges that didn't get picked up. We had 114 registered,
Oh,
which is
wow.
2 more than last year with less volunteers having badges. So because we would give the high school students a badge just to come. We had about just a little over 10 more people who came specifically to play games this year than last year. So that was pretty cool. Most of the tables were filled. We probably could have used another couple of games being run at a couple of points, but we'll work on that for next year. And yeah,
Look,
it was a lot of
I can
fun.
only do so many games.
Well, listen, we had Jake slack off. That was 6 games right there. That because when
You
he
need to
comes,
have like the creator of this game called Nuts run his own system while he's there at the con. Or
well,
something.
you know, I invited him to do it, but apparently he's really skittish about running it in front of actual people. Because he's never run a game in front of actual people before. And I keep telling him that he's able to do it, but, you know, he just doesn't believe me.
He's run away.
He's run
Saw some
away.
nuts.
I was trying to turn the
Dude.
fan off.
Sure you were.
Was this about me
So-
running a game? What?
Run your own system, man. It's your system.
Well, me and Mustache were talking about that on the way home about doing some shots is what Adam from the Planet Crossroads calls them.
Okay.
Just a few. You know, the way it's not an
Three
adventure
to
you
five
got to.
sessions.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
an adventure you have to wrap up in 2 hours or whatever. So you can let it breathe.
I like that idea very, very much.
So we're gonna start. I think the first one we're gonna do without too many spoilers. It's gonna be nuts, and it's gonna start in a Waffle House.
Which I still have never been to a Waffle House.
Me neither, but I get the
We
vibe.
already did nut shots. You skill them. We did it on my show.
They
My
did
channel.
yeah. King Eric wants to know what about walk-bys. We had three walk-ins total. We had another one, a guy come in who was like, "What is going on here?" And like, it's an RPG convention. He's like, "Oh, I can't stay." And someone's like, "Well, just go paint a mini." He's like, "Okay." So he came and painted a mini and he left. It's really, really cool. Carrie,
Well, we had one person come just to see me, which I was surprised.
who was that?
Kevin. He didn't play any games. He
Who
literally
just came to
in
see you?
just to see me, and then he waited till I was finished DMing.
Well, that was
So
nice.
yeah, it was great.
Skillum wants to run if he can build up the whole confidence thing. Skillum, we will give you many opportunities for confidence. That'll be fine.
Well, see, I didn't sign up to run anything because I was supposed to just show up. It'd be a little weird.
Right.
You know, you're like, who's this Billy Bob Joe guy? Who's he? And running all these nuts games. Like,
I had
might
one
have
guy
given
who
yourself
registered as Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, he played in my Ironbound game. Carlos, he was great.
Mm-hmm. The best food is in the worst parts of any town. It is a universal rule. You're not entirely wrong.
Well, was it you, Mustache? I was telling that I have learned in
Yeah.
my time in Memphis that the greater the risk of taking a bullet, the better the taste of the food. So, the worst parts of Memphis have the best food for sure.
Okay.
But you gotta risk it for the biscuit, man.
You're a strange man, Scrat. It's good to know you. So, all right, Scrat, and coming up when you get home and settled and catch up on sleep and see your wonderful love of your life, when are we
He
yelling
sees
at
me
you
every
on
day
your?
driving now, right now. What are you talking about?
What's that?
He's
Oh,
seen me the whole time that we're driving. Love of his life is right there next to him. What are you talking about?
so anyway, Scrat, when are we? I'm just ignoring that. When are we yelling at you about your book? And who is yelling at you about your
May
book?
17th.
May 17th, it's going to be you. It's going to be Dave if he can finish it. It's going to be Dan
I'll
from
finish
Avenue,
it.
Dan from Avenue Studios, Peter from Tales from Elsewhere, because he was the first of the bunch to read it, and like the last to buy it. Just going to throw that out there. But anyway, um, how many was that? You, Dave, Dan, Peter, and Michelle, I think, is also going to be there.
Oh, Michelle's going to be there too.
Yeah,
We got a.
she's gunning to be.
All right.
Dan's supposed to be there, but if his hotel Wi-Fi can handle it. So
That's right. They're traveling.
I've gotten to the end of this page.
the
So
prologue.
Okay, so a couple things about this. First is I literally had my Kobo and I was gonna have you sign my ebook, and I forgot to have you do it, and I'm really upset about
How
this
do you sign an ebook?
because on the Kobo Libra Color you can actually write on the ebook.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was gonna have you sign my ebook, which I thought was gonna be funny, and I completely missed the opportunity. So I got to get that back again.
I was
And this,
wondering. I was like, I don't, because a couple of people had mentioned it, and I was like, I don't know if they actually brought their books or not, and I didn't want
I
to be
did.
that self-centered. Yeah, you got yours, and I didn't want to be that big-headed, but
did you sign yours, Stash? Get yours signed?
I got mine signed last year.
Okay, I'm making sure. You could have just gone next door and got it done quick. It's fine.
Yeah,
It would have
yeah. I
been
was
fun.
on my way back from, or on my way to New York.
Okay, and you got it signed.
Yeah.
Good times. So, who else? Who didn't get their book signed? Did Neil bring his book down? Did Neil read it? There it is. What's it say?
To
Read
the
read the
greatest of mustaches.
nice.
I can't
Dave
remember
gave
what
me a great way to sign his after I signed it. It should have just said finished Plaguebound.
Yep. Instead, you put
Well, I asked you. I said, "What do you want me to write in it?" And you said, "I don't care." So I said, "I don't care."
Yes, Glee. Yes. Yes, he should. You should sign a couple
you know what,
copies.
You know what? I tried to order them in time for this convention, found out it wasn't going to work, and then I didn't order them at all because
He was going to ship them to me.
Yeah, but I should have gone ahead and ordered them. Well, I can still do it for the bash because I can order it and have it delivered straight to a winner. So
Yeah. Well, no, because you have to sign it. You have to get it back there.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
But the thing is, as long as they win it, just know that it's in transit. We'll get it to you. You don't have to have it on hand when
The
it's
check's in the mail.
But I mean, I
there
can
you
still
go.
order it, and if it's not here for the raffle, it'll be fine. So
Goblin. Wait, what? You released a new song in honor of Ecclesicon? I need to hear about this. We're inspiring music. This is nice. Glee is more business savvy than Scrat. Listen to her, my guy.
it's because she didn't have to do
There
the
we
work.
go.
It's easier when you just tell somebody to do it.
yeah. I mean, Scrat tells
No.
me to do things all the time that make sense. I just never do them.
Yeah,
For
like
some
finish
reason.
Plaguebound.
Like finish Playbound.
Yeah, we get to finish Orson too. I had people asking me about it. Like, when's Orson Incident done? Like, I gotta get my stuff. So
Yeah, Playbound's
I need to
probably
get
gonna
my edits in so I can
I need
do.
to get Playbound finished first. But I will send you that file.
So, but I need to get to work on the conversions. So as long as I'm working, I don't care. So, what's the song called? The Holy Rollers. That's too easy, man. Come on. That's too that you can go with a deeper cut than that. Let's go, Eric. Skillam's excited for Orson. Goblin was starting a new job. What? What? Start a new job? That's nice.
Really?
All right. Yeah, that's what he just said.
Oh shoot!
Are you doing a Shadow Dark Space of it version of it? Yes, that'll be
Yes,
my
we are.
last conversion. So I'm going to write the cipher conversion first, and then I am going to read Dark Space, and then I will do the Dark Space conversion. So that's where we're going first. So, and I am converting it for the new cipher. I'm not doing it for the current version of cipher. So Peter will be happy because there will be wounds.
Wounds.
I'm waiting for the strike of thunder and have. It's Wes's audio tank compared to everybody else's. Well,
Yeah.
probably because my Wi-Fi is screwed up.
He's a little garbly.
It drops it.
He's a little garbly. His
Yeah.
audio.
It drops at. It drops at night, and I don't know why.
You
So,
know, if you just
video
ran
is a bit
cable
fuzzy.
downstairs-
I'm not downstairs. I'm next door, but it's
Oh, yeah.
actually harder to run the cable here than where I was. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off, turn it back on again. So I'll disappear, and I'll be right back.
Oh no!
Now we get to talk about it.
All right, yeah, now let's all talk about how bad the convention really was.
It's,
Oh my
How
word.
horrible it was.
The
Yeah.
pizza was.
There was
the
nothing to
worst.
do. It was boring.
There was no games. They all sucked.
Yeah, I hear all of you. It's okay. You're terrible people. You're just terrible people. See, I knew where Scrat was the entire time that I was there because any room I went into that he was near, all I would hear was, loser. Hey, loser. Loser. Hey, loser.
Loser.
That's all right. Only thing I ever heard was finish Playground.
All I
What-
said,
the
the only time I
management-
said that was
the-
signing the book.
No, you said it like a lot. Actually.
No, I did poke you though when you were like, "Oh yeah, that other game I'm working on, yeah, it's working real good." So I was like, "Well, are you gonna stop working on Mass Pause?" And you're like, "No." And then very quietly you added, "But I might stop working on Plaguebound."
No, you gotta finish Playground.
I do like how I surprised you, Wes, while you were talking to, I think you were talking to Chet or something.
Oh
and I
my
came up right
gosh.
next to you.
I turn around, there's just this mustache like 2 inches from my face. What the heck? I'm being attacked.
Well, and he
That
was
was pretty
smiling
good.
because he saw me walk up right next to you.
Mm-hmm. What are your friends for your for other than to denigrate your projects? Well, Scrat's going to find that out. That's
Hey
our
man,
job.
I'm putting myself right in the line of fire on the 17th. I get here on YouTube and talk a big game, so I got to put my money where my mouth is.
There you
Let's
go.
see
Well,
if I know
it
what I'm
is what
talking
I'm
about.
doing all week. I am reading your book all week to get ready for it.
Make sure
Very
you take
good.
good notes.
Yeah.
Nah, I
I
won't
didn't.
take notes. I'm too lazy.
I didn't take any notes. I'm just upset about the ending. Well, not even the ending. Not the
Yeah.
ending.
Peter's gonna have to carry this conversation, isn't he?
I will
No.
jump off of Peter. It's fine. I like it. I'm not going to get. I'm not dumping
Peter
into
will
now.
take up half the time with his big words.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask him like, what do you mean? When you say pros, what exactly do you mean?
I will read through. What happened at the end? I can't give up the ending.
No,
Well,
because
you
I
will
have
on
Fair
the
things to
enough.
say.
17th. It's gonna be spoiler city.
Well, that's
That's sad. That's fine. Don't
that's
spoil it
fine.
until I finish it.
You have until the 17th to read it. But no, the epilogue.
It's fantastic.
No, it's not. No, no, it's not. No, it is not fantastic. I am very angry about the epilogue. Of course,
Carrie, you should.
my anger makes him feel happy.
It does.
Of course, you do realize that I'm just going to play devil's advocate, even if I hate the epilogue. I'm just going to be like, no, the epilogue was great.
Carrie should
None.
go buy it so she can partake and watch the stream without being spoiled or getting things spoiled.
Bascom, go read it.
It's
Pretty
good.
good. Pretty
So
good
far.
story. Did we just hijack the stream to promote Scrat? Well, we might as well.
We might
He
as well.
doesn't. He doesn't like the conventions.
He,
We have
does,
to do
he
something.
doesn't promote himself, so
That's why I make a web of such wonderful friends.
I'm constantly telling him to promote himself.
Well, every stream he's on, somebody has to pull the book out because he never mentions that.
Yeah, I don't have it nearby, so it's in my backpack.
My e-reader's over in my room, so sorry. Oh, you turning it upside down? You playing it backwards?
Doing
What's
an
it say?
effect transition.
Hallelujah.
Hey, how you done with that second book yet?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my part is.
Oh, it's getting edited at
Yeah.
current.
But it might be waiting for me when I get back. So
Mm.
actually, well, it's only Sunday, so she might get it. If she doesn't get it back to me this week, it will be done by the 15th.
All right, Scrat. Carrie wants the title and or is been.
So every video I have and stream, there's a link to it.
Back up
in the
a little bit.
description.
But the name is Bashkim. Put up the title page. There we go. Bashkim, a Kishonite legend. And now move it up so that we get Scrat's alias. This is what the squirrel's name is when he's in his human suit.
Yeah, you know when I had to sign old gal's D20, I was like, what do I sign it as? Because when somebody has
Scrat.
the book, well, I say when somebody has the book, it's like, well, I'll do Ben because that's what's on the book, you know.
No, but in RPG circles, you are
Yeah,
the
I was
squirrel,
like, what?
man.
So I just did both. I took up more space on the D20.
That sounds about right. So what they're
And then
gonna
I drew a
do,
stick figure.
what Meg and Jake are gonna do is they're just gonna bring it back every year and get new people to sign it.
There wasn't much room on it.
No, they're gonna get a couple more.
You need to get that big one that I got.
Dude, we do need to get that one for next year. You need to send me the link to get it. Are they still selling them?
I think they're still selling them. Yeah, I can always bring. I got two of them. I can bring one of them up.
I'm also very. I'm sorry. I got a couple things. I'm also very sad that you didn't bring them this year because I was having fun throwing them at people last
I
year.
forgot so many things this year.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Like your deodorant.
Yeah, like my deodorant.
You're
I
done.
did move away from you at the brewery.
I did buy some though the second day.
Fresh.
Yeah.
The second day.
Well, second day of travel. So before the convention.
There you go. I was thinking the second day after Scrat told you, he's like, dude, you need to stop at a Walmart or get something to be okay. So we have Elder Goblin Games has seen the ISBN in the title. Now he wants the social security number. You want to share that, Scrat?
It ain't worth nothing. I'll tell you that.
Ain't worth.
You might get dead if you take that.
King Eric asked the obligatory, is that book printed on glossy paper?
No,
No, it's not.
No.
I accidentally picked up hardcover Bastion by the Benjamin guy on the Nile River.
down by the Nile. Is there actually novels out there on glossy paper?
No, I don't think so.
I was saying,
No,
like,
no.
not TTRPG or books like that, but a
Yeah.
novel. Yeah,
It's because the cover's real
Yeah.
glossy.
yeah. Glossy soft cover.
Yep. Walmart there has all the deodorant and detergent on lockdown. It does, and baby formula. Believe it or not. It's very strange.
A lot
Walmart's
say
is
something-
strange about New Jersey. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Something else interesting that happened from the convention was connecting with the dragons. Dragon's Horde. What was that vendor called?
Oh yeah,
Dragon-
Dragon's Revenge. Yeah.
Dragon's Revenge. Because I was
With no
talking to them, they're like,
apostrophe.
they were mentioning about how the tariffs were making some of the stuff they got more expensive, and I was like, I just 3D printed some of the stuff recently, and so
Okay.
I might be getting in contact with them to ship them print some of the stuff for them.
Really? Like
Like
what?
the
Like the sword?
the twist eggs, and the swords that can hold the.
My son
Yeah.
got one of the swords.
I also
So-
was talking to the seventh sphere, not seventh sphere, the seventh
Seventh-
sea.
Yeah, Pine Box Entertainment.
Yeah, the guy that was there.
Yeah.
He was interested in me printing something for him too, so I'll be getting in touch
Cool.
with him when I get back.
David's a good guy. You like him. They were all very nice. Who ran the Play-Doh game and what was the actual name? So the Play-Doh game was run by Ron Meischker, who's the guy who runs Page and Concoction. And the name of the game is Clay-O-Rama. So it is the stuff of legend at Ecclesicon now.
My son loved it
Yeah.
because he was able to take my wife's character's head off. So I thought that was a blast.
So Stash, what did you plan when you weren't running?
I did every game that Scrat and I were in every game together.
You just couldn't
Um,
get rid of that guy.
I know, right? So we did the K-pop Nuts game at the start. We did Mass Pause, and we did Streamlined Superheroes, and then my two Open Legend D6 games.
Awesome. You were busy.
Yeah, it was. I almost did another one, but it was too tight with the auction and stuff like that to try and fit that in. And well, we were gonna do the funnel, but it was
You were
probably a good thing that we didn't. I mean, I wanted to do
It's very
that
good
with.
that you didn't.
Yeah, because I felt so bad. I was like, well, I want to play in a funnel just in general, but then I was like, well, I also want to be there for Dave. And then I told him I was going to be there for him. And then I told him I wasn't. I was feeling bad all the way home. And as soon as I got to the hotel room, I was like, no, I made the right choice.
Yeah,
I told you guys to go home. I could
passed
tell
out
you guys were
pretty
tired.
Yeah. How'd it go?
I killed 23 characters.
Wow.
I had about 22, 24 players. I don't know the exact amount, but everybody seemed to have fun. The little numbers that I did for character tokens, I'm so glad I did that. It was just easy going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So, and you got done fast. So, what was the scenario, Dave? Because I didn't even get a chance to watch any of
It's
it.
pretty much the same kind of scenario that Avenue Studios was running. Basically, a plague plague horde was coming down the hill to the village, and they were all in the tavern, and they had to get to the safety of the castle before the plague horde overtook them.
Gotcha. Very,
So,
very good. Twice Dead Mage wants to know not your best experience at the con, but what was your best experience as a player that you guys had at the convention?
oh,
I
a
didn't have
player
one
that I
because I
had.
didn't play any games.
Well, I only played in one game that I didn't run, which was Streamline Superheroes. So, and my dice weren't liking me at that time. So,
You played in the Super Friends one, right?
yeah,
With Dan. Okay,
with John.
very
Yep.
nice. Yeah. How about you guys? Best experience as a player?
Man, I really enjoyed taking the character that Mustache made and probably ruining it for him. Well, he made a character. He was a tactician for Open Legend D6. Um, but his flaw or whatever it is in that game was addicted to local herbs. So the minis he had didn't match the characters, but I found one I liked because I like this gruffy, old-looking dwarf Viking thing. You know, he had the pointy hat with the horns and the axe, of course. Like, well, I'm gonna be that. So the idea was, whenever there was no combat, dude was just baked out of his mind. Just
Okay.
hippie right out the '60s. You know, hey brother, what you doing, man? And then when it came combat time, he snapped out of it and was like, he thought he was the captain and in charge of everything and was just telling everybody what to do. So,
Okay.
but when Dave's kid was in the second game, I was like, I don't know if that's child appropriate. So I was just kind of there.
Yeah, he's something a little bit less vocal and smoking the
Yeah,
herbs.
when we weren't in combat, I was just hanging in the back. I was like, hey.
It would have been fine.
The first game you were basically doing the Freedom Rock commercial when you weren't in combat. Is that the idea?
Sure.
That Freedom Rock, man, we'll turn it up, man. Very,
Well,
very
you
I
know,
good.
think I think he got a few of the sailors to smoke some while.
yeah, I had a cloud around me.
Yep.
I was nothing but good vibes, man. And then,
Awesome.
and even the second game outside of combat, because we had a lady captain on our boat, and one of the players was trying to get some information out of her. So I was still in the other room, being the tactician, like talk to her, you know, left, right.
So Skillum throws you a wonderful compliment. I loved watching Dave interacting with the kids in his games. I feel like only a dad can interact as well as he did. Look at you.
I really had one kid. Well, Calvin's
Yeah, two.
son, but he was old. He was old enough that
You in middle school, yeah.
he's middle school. So
Scrat, Glee points out to you, you could have been a snobby chef who only uses locally sourced herbs and spices.
Well, I wanted to be a baked hippie on a boat, so.
We are just sticking with what I wanted to vape. That's fine. Very, very good. I don't.
you didn't get to play, right?
I didn't get to play, so I'll give you my favorite GM. So I did my Cypher System Chaos Adventure, and Scrat didn't throw any dice at me, so that was fine.
I sure wanted to, because you were right there.
I was
I
right.
did come over and play a dice in your ear, so
Oh gosh, you did, didn't you? Okay. There was they said they would get, what did you say, inspiration
I
or
said that if you threw something at Wes's and hit him in the head, you get a free legend point basically.
yeah, basically. There we go. Skillum said that he didn't play in a West game. You didn't miss much, but thank you. I always insult myself.
I don't feel like Skillin played it much. We had to drag him into the two games I saw him playing.
Let me get fun. So our Cake and Carrie played with the Chaos system. So I ran my Cypher System Chaos Adventure, which is just, there's no plan, there's just tables and you roll. Calvin's two kids were in it along with their mom, and to call them Chaos Gremlins is an understatement. Like, they're like, this game has no rails and we are going to derail it. Like that, they were going to overachieve just to get to that point. and with the chaos adventure, everything just kind of flowed with them. So that was actually kind of fun. At one point, two of the characters, one of them would be one of Calvin's kids, decided they were going to kidnap a chicken, force feed it a potion to see if they can turn its eggs explosive. And they got found out, and instead of leaving the chicken there and running away, the one of them went, grab the chicken and run, and they ran. So we had to get them out of jail, so that was kind of fun. But at the beginning, I gave them kind of like their introductory moment, like, well, what are you guys all doing at this brewery's unusual ale night? They were going for their cheesecake ale. I don't know why that came up, but one of them said, well, I'm an explorer. Well, what are you looking for? It's like, I'm looking for the dragon's boots. I'm like, well, that sounds interesting. Like, oh yeah, they're huge. It's like, good. It's like, oh, so I'm playing the brewer, and it's like, well, just have your normal presentation here, and we 2 weeks we'll split the proceeds. It's like, yeah, that sounds good. I was like, good. We'll take it on tour. If it's as big as you say it is, it'll be a curiosity. Everybody will want to see. It's like, oh, that sounds really good. So we did this whole adventure, and we got to the end. And we were doing the, like, well, what is your character doing as you get to the end of this adventure? Like, what's your next steps? And the guy goes, I'm going to see you all in 2 weeks. I'll be back. I just got to do some of this. Oh, do you get the dragon's boots? It's like, no, I die under them. That was the end of, that was like my favorite moment of GMing. It's like, he's just like, nope, I'm killing my character in the epilogue.
Kid knows what's up.
Yeah. Very good. And that was indeed Calvin's oldest who was doing that. They also got banished from the town where they got arrested because Calvin's younger son came in, and instead of just going, well, what's the bail? Can I pay it? He went, if I can't pay this, you probably want to get out of the building. Like, what? Are you threatening an officer? I'm just telling you what's going to happen. It's like, that's a threat. And they just banished them all from the town. They couldn't go back. It was pretty fun. It was very scary. So I am starting to melt down. You have a 13-hour drive tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 10:14 here, Scrat.
Yeah.
We gotta wake up in less than 8 hours, or we gotta wake up in less than 7 hours to leave in less than 8 hours.
6 hours, 6 or 7 hours,
So you need to go to bed. Oh, there's Steven right there. Steven is the one who actually came up with it. There we go. Dying under the dragon's boots was the biggest laugh I got all weekend. The whole table just erupted because that was the end of the adventure, which is absolutely amazing. Steve, thanks for playing. So we need to shut down because we're all really tired. Thank you for tuning in as we ramble and stream and talk about Scrat and what a terrible writer he is, and everybody should go buy his book. And we'll be bashing him relentlessly on May 17th over on A Squirrel Plays. So thank you so much for. And Glee's got a question for you. Are you going powering through Texas, or are you staying the night with them?
Don't know yet. Depends on how I feel when I arrive at their house.
Glee, tie him down like for his own good and make him sleep because he's not. Yeah, he's great. Like, not just. Don't let him drive. I don't know. We need to go to bed. Okay, guys, listen. Thank you all for coming, playing. Thank you for being here for the chat. Thank you guys for coming on your road, and Dave for doing this. Ecclesicon was a lot of fun. Looks like we're going to do it next year, and we'll see how that works out for us. So thank you, everybody. You all have a good night.
Night on.